We're back, people, and today we're breaking a film on Achane, Miami Dolphins running back, and he has been the team's best offensive weapon. He's been their RB1, basically their wide receiver 3, like leading the team in catches, all of that insane stuff. Like just a true weapon to have for the Dolphins offense. One of the real like bright spots for the team that's struggling this season. He's running hard. He's creating some big explosive plays. I think, maybe had some struggles with the run earlier on in the season, but has really found his stride over these past few weeks, getting going, making some big plays. He's just, known for his burst, his speed, which is special, but like his quick feet, his ability to change direction, also right up there near the top. And like for his size, I think plays with pretty good toughness and contact balance. Like he'll break some tackles for you too. And then just like hands, doesn't really drop the ball, like makes tough catches. Does it in different ways, as we'll see there too. And like his step frequency, like if you pay attention to like how many steps like he's taking, like he is just moving at a different level. It's something when you see like someone with just a different step frequency, they usually end up being very good players at the next level, whether running back, receiver, that type of thing. But Achane has been really, really fun to watch. He had a really good rookie season. He's really developed more as a receiver this season too. And then the running game is kind of getting back to what it was, and he's just the best weapon right now for Miami. So we'll go back, start breaking this down. There's a touchdown last week he had versus Buffalo. The ability to get to the, he gets face mask there too, which I don't think people realize. It's just a quick little face mask, but his speed and ability to capture the edge like this is so impressive. Like he sees that his right tackle, he usually you read and men on the line of scrimmage down, and he's reading like right here 56. He sees his right tackle has captured the edge, and they both have outside leverage. So he changes up his angle right here pre-snap to really get to the outside. And his ability to capture that edge so quickly is so impressive. Like you don't see that level of speed from a lot of players. Gets face masked right there, pulls it just for like a split second. But man, able to get into the end zone there has been a real red zone threat for Miami. You usually don't think of smaller backs as red zone threats, but he's been getting into the end zone a lot and doing it in different ways, which is impressive. And it's typically the outside zone is where he's going to make his money. He has the ability to hit cutback lanes, bang through the hole, capture the outside. Here, though, you get to see different types of concepts. Almost has like a counter type of element to it with a draw in there where, the tight end inserts between. And then just great ability here to create from Achane. Like, boom, off the counter. This defensive end shoots inside. He has to change directions. Now, look at him just like weave through this traffic right here, all through the trash. Boom, change directions, quick movements. Once he goes right here to bounce off 92, then dip his shoulder underneath 43 to break that tackle, still stay on his feet, fall forward, now be in this position right here, and still is able to fight, drive his legs forward for an extra yard or two. Like very, very impressed with Achane's toughness in this stuff. And then it's just the ability to create when things aren't blocked up perfectly, because when he gets things blocked up perfectly on outside zone and he's just able to hit a hole, like he can go the distance if it's there. But for him to be able to create and like get those, tough 7-yard runs is also very nice. Things like this, picking up like 9, 10 on the play here, outside zone, but this time doing it from shotgun, reading leverage, find the hole, feel the space on the cutback very quickly, stick that foot in the ground, get upfield, run through an arm tackle, change directions, now start to work through and weave through the second and third level defenders, and then fight forward and continuously work for extra yardage there. Hasn't had as many like big runs like this as he did last season. Last season he had a lot of big ones, but he still had a lot of like 10 plus runs, and I think more of these like 40 plus runs are gonna still be on the table. Like here, outside zone, bring off the back of the block, speed to get out there, burst, hit the hole, run through some arm tackles there. And then even though he's like, you can see it, look at him make this move on 21 and how quickly he does it, because he's still just getting, like, Baker still got a hand on him, but he's already making the move to make 21 miss by sticking that foot in the ground, boom, change direction, still get upfield with burst, speed, break more tackles, contact balance, like, just been playing with some great toughness too, getting a decent amount of touches. Like, this running back room for the Dolphins is definitely not one you're super worried about when it comes to the future. Like, there's a lot of positions on the Dolphins team where you're like, the future is, a little muddied, but you have Achane and Wright to be your RB, your top 2 RBs of the future, and you're feeling pretty happy about that. If you're Miami, at least with that position. But Here, you get some toss action. Find the cutback lane. We've seen him bang through the gap there off the tackle on a couple of these to hit long runs. Here, get the lead, toss, momentum double team outside zone. Read leverage, get down, now gets to 95, just processing at a high level. Get upfield, get back on your path, like, because he's cutting back. You get back on this, now stay tight to the blocks, get back on the path, lead upfield, pick up just a nice gain on the play. And he just continuously has been doing this over and over again. He's got good feet, good hips. When he sticks his foot in the ground like this to get upfield, he does it fast, and he makes people miss, like, without really slowing down too. Like, this is a big thing. Like, he's bursting through, and when he makes this little cut right there, he doesn't really lose his speed and is still able to, really pick up his feet, show instinctive running in this area, and Achane just really doing a good job on that type of stuff. Here's just the example of where burst and speed can come into play to capture the edge, because, like, this actually gets, for the most part, is blocked up well. Like, everything is actually really blocked up across the board. It's just 43 is left basically to fill this huge gap. Now, Achane could potentially try to make him miss to, get around, but for him to be in this area right here, where 43 has, like, the perfect track on him, to just hit an extra gear to get to the edge like that, just to pick up, like, 4 or 5 on the play, is insane. Like, most running backs, most just players do not have this ability right here. If you watch most running backs in this position, they might just try to make 43 miss in the hole, probably get tackled, maybe make him miss, but pretty much no one is going to be able to just get to the outside like that. There's just areas where Achane can be special, continuously getting downhill, making good plays off the outside zone, even making good plays on these, short yardage runs. Like, he had a couple of these short yardage runs, like 3rd and 1 right here, where he just makes a quick decision, sees this linebacker shoot this gap, boom, bounce this to the outside here, work off the back, see Waddle coming down on this guy, but boom, he's so explosive to get through there. Just really nice vision and decision making to get downhill. So that's just another nice little plus. I feel like I think one of his bigger problems in the earlier parts of the season is he missed some holes with vision stuff, but I think it's just been way better these past few weeks. We get some gap scheme action going on here. Dolphins, down blocking. You got the kick out from Ingold. You got Jones becoming the lead blocker on a pull. He gets on this, just working off the back of 65. Could have taken probably either lane, but then just presses through there. And then once he gets contacted, I like how when he's getting contacted, it's at about the 34-yard line. He's still able to fall forward, get to about to 38, 39. That's always a nice positive. Now getting to the receiving game. Whether it's running routes down the field, out of the backfield, doing it in the slot, he's doing it pretty much everywhere. He's going to be a great screen option. He's run a lot of screens and scored touchdowns off them, get big plays. He's been a great check down option. He was huge in this Bills game. Just out of the backfield, basically used, as just like a quick little hitter over the middle, make a catch, prepared to take that hit, pick up a nice 6 yards on the play. Then as a screen, you get him out in space, man. Like, he is so dangerous. Just look at his feet here, man. Like, this is special. Like, his step frequency is so good. Like, you just don't see, like, most people have, like, that lightning quick feet. Has the vision and feel for this to find that lane to where to get into the end zone. And he does a great job, I think, of this stuff, is where he presses up into stuff, whether it's on blocks or out in space. He presses up into people and then bounces stuff. So he presses, gets them to freeze, and then gets a lot of people to commit to where he wants and is able to then to bounce to the space. He does this when he's running. He does this out in space on screens. And it's just so common where he just consistently shifts. Like, great job shifting that momentum upfield to then explode, accelerate. Has been one of your best YAC guys. Just over and over again here, just on a swing pass. Catch the ball in stride. Another big advantage of his is he does a great job. When the ball is thrown, for him to catch it in stride and maintain his speed, he does it. So, like, he catches that ball and doesn't slow down at all to pick up a nice, like, 15-yard chunk. Love to see this, where he, like, gets isolated on a linebacker, where he's just running that, like, good old angle Texas route. Like, he probably got an option to break inside outside. This guy gives him outside leverage. Boom, break across the middle. He's a very good route runner for a running back. Doesn't get to always showcase it just due to the offense. But when he gets these one-on-one matchups, very fun to watch. That type of stuff. So he's just a huge weapon for the team. Screen, similar to the last one, the touchdown that I showed. Similar, like, they like to do this where he catches it and he can either break back Sometimes it's just a stop and he gets to the outside. But you can tell that he wants to get out. This is like 2-minute drill. And he wants to get out of bounds, and he just does a great job pressing up into his blocks and then cutting outside. He does it twice. So he presses up into this block, gets people to commit. Then he gets engaged. Now he presses up into this block, gets this guy to commit to the inside with just that ability. Like, it's just the little things. Like, look at the nuance of this play. Presses up, gets people to commit to the inside. Now presses up to here, gets this safety not to commit out here, gets this guy to get engaged with Jonnu, and now then bounces it back to the outside. And now he's able to get out of bounds and also maximize his yardage in that situation. And then here's just another walk-in. This is a walk-in screen touchdown, but he does it this time aligned at wide receiver. Catches that ball. I would say the best part is he does a great job. It's good ball placement from Tua. When Tua gives him good ball placement to get upfield, he takes it. Like, it's on that inside half. He's already shifting his momentum to get upfield as soon as he catches that ball. And then he walks into the end zone. Just Achane, just such a special player for Miami. One of the, I would say, clearly a top 3 back when it comes to his type of style, like that athletic back that can, hit outside zone, big runs, but also be an insane receiving threat. He's might be the best. Like, McCaffrey hasn't really played this season, but literally like him and McCaffrey at the top when it comes to that style. So just really fun to watch him play, and one of the bright spots of the offense, especially the past, I would say 3 weeks. Him getting Tua back always really helps him. Like, if you're a fantasy person, his fantasy numbers have gone up greatly with Tua in the lineup, being more involved. And then the offense has just been at a higher level overall the past 2 weeks with Tua back. So hopefully the offense can kind of keep that up for Miami. Maybe the defense can turn it around. Maybe the Dolphins get some wins. There's definitely wins on the schedule for them. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and